The Pacific Northwest is a wonderful place to fly. The scenery and weather change dramatically over short distances, as you can see in this video from a flight from Boeing Field in Seattle to Pendleton, Oregon, which lies just south of the Columbia River across the border between Washington and Oregon. I departed Boeing Field under overcast skies, skimmed the cloud tops across the Cascade Mountains, and emerged into sunny skies over the dryland farming areas in central Washington and Oregon, all in the space of about 90 minutes of flight time in the Beechcraft A36. I had planned my preferred IFR route across the mountains via a GPS-based Tango route, Tango 268. But lately the ATC computer has rejected that plan and cleared me instead via the conventional VOR-based airways, Victor 2 to Ellensburg, and Victor 187 and Victor 298 to Pendleton via Pasco. The computer's old-style route doesn't add time or distance, but Tango 268 keeps me closer to I-90 as I cross the mountains, and when I'm IFR, it offers lower MEAs. Had ice been a concern once in the air and clear of Seattle's busy airspace, I would have asked Seattle Center for a reroute. As you'll see, when I reached the relatively quiet skies over central Washington, I requested an RNAV approach at Pendleton for practice, and ATC cleared me direct to an initial approach fix, with an unrestricted descent from my cruise altitude of 9,000 feet. Pendleton, which has a control tower, isn't busy. I was the only traffic the controller talked to during my approach, landing, and subsequent takeoff after topping the fuel tanks.
Good morning, Boeing clearance. Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot IFR to Pendleton. I think you got a full route one for me.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Boeing clearance to clear to the Pendleton Airport via the Nirvana 1 departure. Radar vector is VAMPS, Victor 2, Ellensburg, Victor 187, Pasco, Victor 298, Pendleton direct, climb via the SID, departure frequency 119.2, squawk 4734.
1546 Foxtrot's cleared to Pendleton via the Nirvana 1 radar vectors VAMPS, Victor 2 Ellensburg, Victor 187 Pasco, Victor 298 Pendleton direct, climb via the SID 119.2 4734.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, read back correct.
Boeing Field information, Sierra 1453 Zulu, wind 170 at 8, visibility 10, ceiling 1,300 overcast. Temperature 13, 2.10, altimeter 29er. ILS, runway 14 right, approach in use, landing and departing, runways 14 right and 14 left. Simultaneous approaches in use, expect traffic above you on final. Missed approaches require over...
Alright, got that. Boeing ground, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot's midfield hangars, information, Sierra, IFR, request full length.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Boeing ground, runway 14 right at Bravo 1, taxi via Bravo.
14 right, Bravo 1 via Bravo, we are run up complete, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot. Flight director is in go-around mode, heading indicators turning, compass is turning, airspeed, altimeter, vertical speed are all indicating correctly. But the Seattle Olympia VOR is tuned up in COM 1 and in NAV 1 and NAV 2. Brain pointers are set up, but we're not receiving them yet, obviously. Traffic overhead to SeaTac, but nobody looks like on final to Boeing Field. Boeing Tower, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot's approaching 14 right, Bravo 1 IFR.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Boeing Tower, hold short, runway 14 right at Bravo 1, waiting IFR release.
Hold short, 14 right at Bravo 1, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, runway 14 right at Bravo 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 14 right, Bravo 1, 46 Foxtrot, thanks. Final's clear, runway's clear. A little bit crosswind from the right.
Power set. Fuel flow looks good. Airspeed is alive. We go. Positive rate, taxi let off gear coming up.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, contact Seattle departure.
To departure, 46 Foxtrot.
Delta 2579, contact Seattle Center 12616, see ya. Alaska 61, contact Seattle Center 125.1, good day.
Seattle departure, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, 900, climbing via the Nirvana 1.
Bonanza 1546 Fox, Seattle departure, ready to contact, climb maintain 6000.
6000, 46 Foxtrot.
Alaska 1166, Seattle departure, ready to contact higher reference arrivals.
A little bit of crosswind up here this morning. Okay, we're now tracking GPS. Indicated airspeed hold, climb at 6,000. Power set, fuel gauges look good. Engine gauges look good.
Station 4 Echo Alpha, contact Seattle Center 120.3, see ya.
Roger, 120.3, thank you. 4 Echo Alpha.
No problem.
It's +9 in the clouds here. And we're breaking out on top at about 2,700, it looks like. Maybe.
Number 46 Foxtrot, clear Vamps, climb maintain 900,000.
Correct, Vamps, 900,000, 46 Foxtrot. Approach Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, tops out here about 3,000.
Seattle departure, 2556, 1,800, climbing to the mountain.
2556, Seattle departure, ready to contact, climb maintain 900,000.
I maintain 900,000, horizon 2556.
Horizon 2556, turn left heading 040,
Climb
vector
checks
climb.
are complete.
Heading 040, horizon 2556.
There's Vamps at about 8.5 minutes.
Alaska 402, no delay through 4000, turn left heading 040.
No delay through 4,000, left to 040, Alaska 402.
Slight crosswind up here. A little bit of a tailwind, not much though.
Alaska 402, thanks for that, climb clear forward. Traffic at a turn is 2 o'clock, 10 miles northwest bound, 13.8 for 10,000 Embraer, higher one clear.
Alaska 402, thanks. 91 Foxtrot has the weather show.
1 Fox Foxtrot here. Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, contact Seattle Center 120.3, good day.
20.3, thanks for your help, 46 Foxtrot.
Number 2 Delta Sierra.
Morning, Seattle Center, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, 7,900, climbing 900,000.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Seattle Center, good morning. The Seattle altimeter 299er.
2999, 46 Foxtrot. Okay, we are level 9,000.
Station 102, the Sir, affirmative, contact tower.
Direct to Ethake for the RNAV runway 08 approach at Pendleton. We've got the weather. We'll go ahead and update the altimeter so we get closer. I've loaded this approach. We're going direct Ethake, which is an initial fix. Then we're going to make, I presume, a left turn on our current track. That should work out nicely. Direct inbound on the final approach course. No course reversal required. And we have to cross Ethake at or above 4,300, then down to 3,400, which checks the flight plan, then down to Sesame, initial fix, a fix between the final and missed approach point, which is the runway. And then on down to 1736, which we have set. The missed approach is a climb straight ahead to 2,100, then a climbing left turn to go out to Zutet. But the weather's good down there. It's clear skies, light winds, so we won't miss because of weather. When we land, we'll be exiting right. We'll be exiting to the right, probably on Gulf, and then Echo Delta taxiway is closed. The runway 1129er is closed. And then Delta to the ramp, which is where the fuel bumps are. As I said, we've got the 1 minute weather. We're waiting on the next frequency change, and then we'll switch over to tower. I've got the ASOS ground in number 2, and on the nav side down there, I've got currently got Pendleton and Pasco set up, and I've got Pasco for now and Pendleton in standby there. We're about 16 minutes to Ethake. Got the Tri-Cities off our left. Richland and Pasco, a little bit hazy today on the other side of the river. A few buildups south of Pendleton. I was looking at those earlier. A correction to the east of Pendleton, south of Walla Walla, but they shouldn't affect us. We're well clear of them. We're about 25-30 miles from them. The weather heading back towards Seattle along the gorge should be nice. Still early in the day. It's only 9:06 local time, and we're pretty much on that, or close to that feeder route from Quarto, so we should not have to do the course reversal at Ethake. Hey, we're getting ready for the descent. Let's go ahead and take care of the airplane here. Go ahead and switch over to the left tank for the descent and landing. Fuel flow is stable. Landing light is on, strobes, beacon, nav are on. We don't need any anti-ice protection. Our other descent items are correct. We'll just go ahead and update that altimeter now, 29090. We've got the approach loaded and set and briefed. We're proceeding to an initial fix, so we don't need to activate the approach. Top of descent in about 15 miles.
Number 46, Foxtrot, cross Ethake at or above 4,000, cleared, RNAV, runway 8 approach.
Ethake at or above 4,000, cleared the approach. Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, thank you. Okay, we've armed VPath. We'll arm approach mode even. And all of those modes are now active on the autopilot. We have VPath, glide path, and GPS. Looks like he's not going to switch us over to the other frequency, but we'll wait for that for Spokane approach.
Number 46, Foxtrot, you're going to be a full stop?
Affirmative, 46 Foxtrot.
46, Foxtrot, roger. Thanks.
46 Foxtrot, just confirm that we are cleared straight in on the approach.
Number 46, Foxtrot, affirm.
Thank you. Okay, we'll go ahead and put Pendleton Tower up and stand by. Looks like we're not going to get us change over in frequencies here. nice buildups off to the southeast. There comes our vertical track. Bring the power back a little bit. Approach Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, leaving 9,000.
Number 46 Foxtrot, taken.
We're starting our descent, leaving 9,000, 46 Foxtrot.
Number 46 Foxtrot, roger.
About 7 minutes to E-fake. We got to lose about 4,000 feet. That's going to work out nicely. We're all set up for this approach. And we'll plan to let the automation fly it just to observe it. It's a nice day. So we'll fly it fully coupled until we get runway in sight. Because I've changed my vertical path angle to about 2.5 degrees, you can see at this power setting my descent's just below the yellow arc, close to my gear speed. Helps things work out a little bit more smoothly than if I use the default 3-degree glide path, descent path. We have almost 7 miles from E-fake to CMAG to lose about 1,000 feet. So we should be able to get things under control and slow down as we make that turn. Go ahead and bring the Pendleton VOR up. We're on the chart. Of a smoke layer out here at about this altitude, about 7,000. Run 5 miles from the VOR, which is west of the airport. Approaching 6,000, we have 8.5 miles to go to E-fake. 3 minutes. Descent should work out nicely. Don't quite have the airport in sight. It's a little hazy. Probably at about our 11 o'clock, I think, up there. And if I didn't say it already, we'll fly this the standard Bonanza config from American Bonanza Society. So about 17 to 18 inches of manifold pressure, 2,500 RPM. We'll go approach flaps during the initial phase, and then gear down and glide paths intercept 110 knots down final. 1,000 to go. At 5 miles, minute and 45 seconds. Making the turn here shortly. There's the airport in sight.
Number 0 with you, Mike. Contact Spokane approach 123.8.
238, user with you, Mike. And inbound course 074.
Number 46 Foxtrot, traffic 10 o'clock, 4 miles. Appears southbound, altitude indicates 2,600. They're crossing final now.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out for 46 Foxtrot. Here comes that turn. We're continuing now to 34. Airport's in sight, runway's in sight.
Class Delta below in 8.2.
Number 46 Foxtrot, traffic no factor, radar service terminated, contact Pendleton Tower, see ya.
See ya, 46 Foxtrot, thanks for your help today. Hello, Pendleton Tower, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, 4 miles from CMAG.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Pendleton Tower, report CMAG, wind 1303, altimeter 2990.
You'll report CMAG, 46 Foxtrot. And we'll go and get mixture rich. A little bit of a tailwind and crosswind from the right up here. Glide path is coming down. I made a mistake and didn't put 34 in and put 35, but that's fixed now. Okay. We'll go gear down as we get close to the glide path intercept. We're at 140. Glide path and unseating gear coming down, taxi light on. 3 green. Approach flaps. Bonanza 46 Foxtrot at CMAG.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, roger, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway clear to land, 46 Foxtrot. Okay, 3 green. Mixture's rich, props at 25. Just approach altitude 2100. Runway's in sight. A little bit fast, but we're on profile. On center line on glide path, we are configured 3 green approach flaps. Looks like we're getting a little outflow from those storms. You won't stay on the ground long here.
3 mile final runway 08.
It's dying off as we descend. We're 3 green. In the groove. A little slow now. Bounced around a bit here. About 500 to go.
$500.
Approaching minimums. You have the visual glide path. Autopod's coming off, flight director's coming off, yaw damper's off, power's coming back. Slow down, approach full flaps. pumps forward. We're landing on the glide path. 85 knots. We'd like to go to the Wild Horse fuel pumps.
Panzer 46 Foxtrot, roger. Turn right Golf Taxiway and taxi to the ramp via Fox. Correction. Turn right Golf Taxiway and taxi to the ramp via Golf Echo. Cross runway 2900 Echo. Remain this frequency.
Yeah, we'll remain this frequency. We're turning right on Golf and then cross runway 1129er and then Echo to the ramp 46 Foxtrot.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, were you familiar with your destination location?
Well, I see the sign for Wild Horse, but I'm not sure where the fuel pumps are.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, you were looking for self-serve?
Affirmative.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, it'll be on the westernmost portion of the ramp. If you look to your 45 right, you'll see a building that says General Aircraft. It's to the left of that, it's a dark blue hangar.
Okay, thank you, 465. I see that General Aircraft hangar. I'll get over there. I see the blue hangar now. Thanks.
No problem, sir.